up? It's your boy International TV. You're now watching Nolazine TV.
As far as I'm like vamp life, I'm like, how did that come about?
In a funny matter, you know, I had Supreme Clientele, and we was independent. You know, Ballin' couldn't get cleared. Like Dave East verse couldn't get cleared from Def Jam, Mass Appeal, and TuneCore wasn't letting us, you know, put it up. So Jim was like, man, I'm gonna just run it through Vamp Life, through Empire, you know what I'm saying? He hadn't even activated that deal yet, you know what I'm saying? So then he activated it. So they took the Ballin' record. So now the Ballin' record is on my project. So now they gotta take the whole project and I'm gonna just do Vamp Life, and we working it out, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jim Jones for the opportunity, man. I really appreciate it.
Tell artists about, like, when you're going about, like, doing features with people, about how hard it is to actually get the clearance.
Right.
Like everybody feel like once you pay for that, feature, it's automatic you gonna go, but you gotta get clearance.
Yes, to get your spins, you gotta get clearance. To get your scans, you gotta get clearance. And it was just we couldn't even get clearance. We paid for the verse, and we was gonna pay to clear it. You know what I'm saying? But it's serious because it'll hold a record up. Like Ballin' had potential, so that's why they went with it with the Vamp Life. You know what I'm saying? But it'll hold the record up. The record could be ready to blow, and the clearance will hold it up to where you can't get. You know what I'm saying? You can't get in heavy rotation. Q93 was ready to put Ballin' in heavy rotation, and they couldn't because they couldn't get it clear. So always make sure you get that clear. Don't do nothing till you can make sure it get clear. Cause you make a hit, it's just
you just gonna have one.
You just gonna have one. Yes, can't do no revenue. And that's the game, revenue.
Growing up, I'm like, who influenced you for it to like start making music?
Say, it's crazy because I remember last time we talked, it was like I was a listener. I had no intentions on rapping. You see what I'm saying? Like other dudes was rappers and they probably. You know, I had my favorite rappers, like I used to like Juvenile, 8-Ball, MJG, you know what I'm saying, Tiller, you know, you had different type of rappers, but I didn't have no intentions on being a rapper there, so nothing wasn't influencing me to rap, but I listened to a lot of, you know, hip-hop back in the days.
So tell everybody where you from.
What up, man? Uptown Magnolia Projects.
Okay. So how long have you been in the music industry?
What you mean just been rapping or producing music that putting out like for this? Or just rapping period?
Both.
I've been rapping for long. Since I was young, I was freestyling and shit. When I come home from incarceration in 12, I started a company called Supreme Clientele. And 14, and we dropped my first mixtape, so I would say 14 music industry.
So do you have any projects coming up?
Yes, No Looking Back 2, August 30th, Vamp Life / Empire. Just, you know what I'm saying, just ready for the world to know, man, you know what I'm saying?
Something new, ever since last time I talked to you?
Yeah, something new. We had dropped the first No Looking Back, hosted by Bigger Rangers. And it's just a follow-up, and we're going to keep following up, but this one here is yeah, you know, making way, man, progress.
So what's the average day like for International T?
Oh man, just wake up, thankful, pray, and even if I go to sleep, man, I barely sleep at night, like, but I'm up and I'm at it every day, like early in the morning, from the studio to moving around handling business. I have vending machines, 18-wheelers, you know what I'm saying? So I just be moving around handling business, and at night it's the studio. I barely sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because I just be up.
I've been to the studio with you later.
Yeah, you be in there all night, you know what I'm saying? Just perfecting my craft, man. And that's just a daylight, man. It's just handling business and getting better at what I'm doing or what I'm planning on doing. And that's it, though.
Okay. So far as your city, do you feel like other artists in your city like support one another?
You know, like, it's just a crap battle, man. Like, it's so far gone, you can't even fix it right now. You know, I had to take a nigga to get on and just try to change it, but it's so separated. You know what I'm saying? People they support what they want to support. They could know you good. I done been in situations where I done performed on stage, And major artists could have, I'm talking about major platinum artists could have told me, oh man, you nice, you know what I'm saying? They chose to go tell somebody else. And just think of that artist was on a higher scale and he doing the shit. So it's just like, everybody try to go for one goal. Nobody don't want to root one person to the goal and then not the person that, or not with the person that's gone. So it's just crabs. I don't mingle, like that's why I don't mingle like that. Like I don't be fucking with any and everybody because it just don't be genuine. Right. You gotta come to me through brother or something like that. Or I gotta know you from the streets for me to be fucking with you like head on, like you know what I'm saying? Because it just be phony. Right. Yeah, it be phony, man. It block your blessing. You know what I'm saying? Another thing. That's this shit, man. Just crazy, man. I bet you gonna probably ask me the question some way till you answer it.
Okay. Growing up, like in the Magnolia Projects, like how did that like impact your music?
It is my music. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a rapper, I'm a hustler, I'm not a rap, so my raps are tales of my life, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know, even the shake your ass songs and shit like that is shit that happened in my life. Like I don't fabricate, you know what I'm saying? I talk all walks of life, big forming myself as an artist, like what I went through with women, who I fucked up with, you know, I just make all kind of music, you know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. So far as the like Supreme Clientele, I remember, I actually heard about you before I even knew you was a rapper. Because my people that are around, like, okay. So tell the people who don't know, what is Supreme Clientele?
Well, we was in a shack. We got a spot called the Gallon Shack, and it was like we was trying to come up with a name. And when you picking a company name, it gotta fit you. Like it's longevity, so it gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, just so happened everybody at the table had made money before, and it's just like Supreme Clientele is like. It ain't just illegal. It's like it's legal. Like whatever you do, just have the most customer service, like, and bring the most people for demand what you supplying. You know what I'm saying? That's Supreme Clientele. Right now it's music. Before this, it was other things. You know what I'm saying? If I play, I'm gonna try to be the best in whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. Just strong arm and Supreme Clientele, like just creating your fan base and just moving your product.
Okay. So please discuss how you interact with your fans on social media.
Yeah, I don't really be getting too many fucked up comments. You know what I'm saying? So it just be, I holler back. If you tell me something, I'ma holler back. I'm never too big for that. I don't give a fuck how big I get for pictures or none of that. Just. You tell me you like my music, I really appreciate it because I put in work for you to like my music, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't judge this, how I look and don't comment. Comment, you can interact with me, man. It's straight up nigga.
Don't come to me comment.
Yeah, it don't cause. Criticism, constructive criticism.
The truth.
Yeah, I ain't fucked up with it. If you got something to say that makes sense, and not just dragging your nuts on a nigga, I'm a listen, you know what I'm saying? If it makes me better, I'll never do my teacher better. If it makes me better, I'm good.
So when did you realize that your music was gaining attention? Because far as me, I started seeing people actually call your name more after you started going in spades and throwing money. Because I was watching you way before you started doing that.
Well, that the game gonna draw fans from all different reasons. Some people might not like for the music. Some people might like how I dress. Some people might like the jury. Some people might like the music. So you're gonna draw fans from.
Some people might just like how you move.
Yeah, some people might like how you move and then draw them to the music. But everybody gonna have a reason they like it, and it's not gonna be the same. So it's just be like putting yourself out there. Me, I have an identity. So when I rap, I'm telling you my real life. So I put myself out there. It don't matter. I'm out there in the city. I go perform anywhere, holding the wall, whatever. I go perform. So it just be like, once you just become sure of yourself and you ain't even worry about who. You just doing you. To where it's just you shining. So that's what I never really paid attention like when they was gravitating to it. I knew, like, say the first one, I Am It, and then I made Applying Pressure. I was a gangster rapper because I was just putting like my same flow over, beats or whatever. So it just was like, you know, I had to evolve too, so you know what I'm saying? So as I started making different kind of music with Savage 17 and No Looking Back 1, you know, it started to show versatility and then more people came, you know? So just kept working and it just do what it do, man.
Well, for as me, but I have one on like confession. Every time that I listen to your song on like Dirty Game, and I be about to post on Instagram, I be about to like write something you said, and I'm gonna have to tag him with it.
No, you ain't gotta tag me. But I know. But say that, hey, that Dirty Game, that's real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it be something that kind of applies. And I'm like, I will write that. I'm like, yeah.
Man, it applies. Like,
people the music, you know, if that's what your music preach.
Right. It just, and that's what I make, bro. That's what I make it for real life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you know, something gonna touch you. Like me dropping the project August 30th. You know, something gonna touch you. And if I get you to like 4 songs off of a 16 project, I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just real life music, bro. But that Dirty Game was one for me. Cause you can listen to the hook. People pretend like they want to see you win until the day they see you winning. You know what I'm saying? That's the realest shit. Like motherfucker root for you, but when you win, they your worst enemy.
Well, and what you said, and what you said, they were trying to mix with the worst niggas. I was like, damn, this guy. And I was like, okay.
And to mix with the worst niggas, with the flow I rose with, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah.
That's the part that's missed out. Okay.
Yeah, you know, just knowing what you know what I'm saying? Just knowing what you're here for and shit like that. So just knowing what direction to go.
As far as you, like, what do you hate most about being a rapper? And also, what do you enjoy most about being a rapper? Or just a music artist, a hustler, you know, however you want to put it.
Well, at first I didn't really care for it too much. It was the total opposite of what I was. But now that I'm taking shape, you know, like Neo from the Matrix. Like Neo from the Matrix, you know, you taking shape, so it just be like I don't know, like I don't really be tripping, to be honest with you. There ain't too much I dislike, you know what I'm saying? The positivity, the like for this, what I could do with my platform and what I could spread and what I could, you know what I'm saying, do stuff like that once you get it. But just, you know, regular, that's all.
Okay. Also, do you feel like you have to move out your city, like once your music career, like reach a certain milestone?
Yes, you have to move out your city. Cause if you do research, rappers only get killed in their city. In their city, cause people only know how you move and you know. You go somewhere else, nigga gotta be a fucking assassin to be traveling and killing a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't built like that, man. But you know, you gotta move, man. You gotta move. So yeah, I will move my family and get out of here. But we'll stay tied. I'm gonna have a stronghold, I'm gonna have a stronghold down here, but I wouldn't live here.
So what do you feel like is the best song that you ever released so far, and tell the people why?
The best song?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the best song because I let the people choose. Like I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't say, oh well, this song here I liked it the best, and I dropped it. We just start putting singles out there. We just let the people pick. You know, Ballin' Cool, Pop that. I'm gonna say because, you know, I had never went that strip club thing like that we with it before. And
just by saying that, I'm kind of mad at you that you didn't invite me to the video shoot. I'll take that on the camera.
See, yeah, it was so crazy because I just got a phone call like get you 2 outfits and be your speed at such and such time.
All right.
So yeah, I was there. I didn't even know, like, you know what I'm saying? I was last minute, so you know what I'm saying. But Pedo Pone and Shooter, shout out to them, they made that happen. And the video dropping on World Star coming this week. Big box, International T, Pop that. Pussy for a real nigga.
So, what is your most memorable concert performance that you had, and tell the people why?
Masquerade with Moneybag Yo. I brought Jim Jones out. We did the For Real. And it was just like, you know, Jones a legend, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a nigga like that to grace the stage with you. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I was just watching Ballin' video, and I was like, Jim Jones really fuck with International T. And because when you said Ballin', and we did a little on the signature Ballin' little thing, I see he jumped in the video to like let you know it's real.
See, bro, it's crazy because we did the verse, shot in New York, you know what I'm saying, did the video, and he invited me to the house, you know what I'm saying, to go chop it up. You know what I'm saying? It was just love, like real nigga link, yeah. Real nigga link, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So just, I appreciate the love, like he showed genuine love, real nigga, man. Shout out to Jim Jones, man, like, real nigga shit.
So what's your advice to my younger artists that's trying to follow like in your footsteps?
Identity. Rap about what your identity is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's wrong with the game right now and the New Orleans scene. I'm gonna just tip on that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just identity. People all over the place. They rapping like what's hot. You know what I'm saying? They're not putting their ground on with their sound. You see what I'm saying? And that's because you don't have an identity. You don't believe in yourself. So how you gonna get people to believe in you? You see what I'm saying? Because you're just jumping on the meat floor, Migo floor. This was hot, you know what I'm saying? So, what artist is, young artist, I would tell you however your life taking shape. You know what I'm saying? Use that and always embrace your identity with rap. Don't be flipping burgers at McDonald's and then start rapping something like you got bricks and you whoop hard and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The problem I had with that, like, it's just like they had niggas that was forced to that way of life in the trenches to feed their family. It ain't nothing you'll play with around them. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like no rapper shouldn't lie and fabricate about that shit like that because some people did it was back against the wall, had to feed their family. And you rapping about it, you wouldn't have never did it. You don't know what it is to do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, that's basically it, bro. Just have your identity and whatever it is, embrace your skateboard, backpacks, embrace it.
Yeah, without a rapper who actually did it, who never came up and just be lying about it. Like, never been to that level. And it's just, you gotta be honest.
Some of them have never did it or lucky to get up there because they get up a platform and they be lying about that shit. But most of them dudes be lying, man. If I could go down the list from New Orleans, who really live that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to start no problems, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a fuck, but it's just like I could go down the list, man. You know what I'm saying? Who was the realest nigga like rapping? None of these niggas wasn't real, man. None of these dudes went like in the trenches and all that shit like a Magnolia Slim, International T, you know what I'm saying? That's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You on the sideline, that shit don't count, you know what I'm saying?
Just live it.
When you could hear the difference. Like when Slim rap, you knew he was street. And you couldn't say, oh, that nigga sound fake. The way he detailed his raps, you knew, like, man, that shit, he to the T with it. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with a hot shot. That nigga owed me, died slowly. That's the shit they really want. I was a dope snorter at one time. Used to jack a nigga try to sell me bone. Take your fucking lick. I'm sick. I ain't get loaded in 7 years. I kick, man. You know, ain't no nigga just could. You know, that don't sound like no lie. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that just, you know what I'm saying? So, I had partners from Baltimore and all that, just, you know what I'm saying? They felt that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, it just, that real rap, man, is real. Like, nigga really in the trenches and able to talk about it, describe it like this. But you would count on one hand how many down, you know? Facts.
So what's next for International T?
The world. I'm saying just greatness, man. Just going after it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got simple rules. I stick to no one thing is it. You know what I'm saying? No matter how big the success gets, it's progress for you to get bigger, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful and I'm thankful, you know what I'm saying? And just work and shit just coming. You know what I'm saying? I got something in the making with heat makers, you know what I'm saying? Just different shit and it just blessings, man. Just punish them bitches, you know what I'm saying? International T, man. The world should know me. Like, you know, that's another thing, man. I don't know about nobody else, man. But I feel like the world should know me, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going for.
You know, last but not least, tell everybody where to find you and also where to find your music.
International T, finding me and your nearest bumping track, you know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking with you. International T, IG, International _ T _ Facebook fan page, Supreme Clientele Entertainment. My Facebook page is International T, Twitter, Magnolia T, and International T on Tidal, Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. You can find all the music, you know what I'm saying? Go check me out. We're looking for that new project, No Looking Back to August 30th. Shout out to Nolazine, man. Always come through.